up there, first of all, she's not Lynn and she's not Libra. So I'm not thinking she has anything to do with this award show or whatever. I'm not thinking she has anything to do with this award show at all. I'm just speaking from my perspective, putting the girls' protest on a worst or a best to be judged. And it's not even a TikTok event. It wasn't even a TikTok meetup. I just personally felt like it was unnecessary. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you leave her off of best platform when everybody knows the girl can keep a room Monday through Friday from morning to evening. Sometimes she'll pull a double shift. I found that to be weird. Llama Crew, you know you in a request. So, and then to put her as the first person on the category for the most dramatic. All of that would have been shady to me if, for instance, me and Not Too Much were very close friends, and then we have like a very visible separation, and then she goes and she hosts a Messy Talk Awards, and those are the categories, and that has to do with me. I'm going to look at it like, dang, so bitches want to be funny? Regardless of what it is, it's what it looked like. Do you get what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm trying to say? So all I was doing was trying to give another perspective. And what I first initially said, anything on the platform, I said, I'm glad that we're having this conversation from both perspectives. That's what I said. I genuinely came up there saying, I'm glad that we're having this conversation from both perspectives. Okay. I didn't come in saying anybody was wrong. I didn't come in saying anybody was right. I simply came up there and I said, come on now, y'all. Let me put it in this way. Can y'all see what that looks like? Right? And mind you, I didn't know attack on Lan. I didn't even speak directly to Lan. I didn't question her position except for when I said, it's probably because you don't like the girl that you're not willing to see the other side. It's because you don't like her. It's clear that you don't like her. So instead of trying to make an excuse for the shade or saying that it ain't shade, or saying that she should have came respectful to anybody that was shading her, I think it's best that you just stand on two of your feet and just say that you was being messy, or you don't give a fuck, you don't like the bitch, and that's that. I respect that more than you making all these excuses as to why you can't see what is clear shade. AJ shady all the time, and that's cool. I'm sure she stands on her shade. That's my point. Thank you, brother. Y'all, if y'all could do me a favor, follow my brother. It's just Moose. He's right there. He just subscribed. Y'all, W's in the chat for my big bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, just stand on your shit. Oh, she does. But she does, though. But she does. She does. When she's shady, she'll say it. I don't give a fuck. But I'm not even here to fight that. Who cares? All I'm saying is, if you know you're being shady, then own up to it. I don't care about what no one else does. I had to make sure I subscribed on this page, too. I love you, too. I love you, too. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, so regardless, I'm only speaking for myself. We're not allowed to have conversations around here and discuss things no more. We're not allowed to have conversations and discuss things no more. I'm trying to figure that out. Thank you, Ladybug. I love that gift. Thank you so much. So I just gave a different perspective. Anywho, the bitch blocks me, whatever case may be. I came back and lit that hoe up. And that's just that, okay? At the end of the motherfucking day, whatever's happening between you and the realist is clearly something that's been brewing. Don't try to scapegoat and say, oh, it's bitches that you don't like, da-da-da, because when did you decide that you didn't like me? When did you wake up and decide you didn't like me? Because it's clear you've been trying to be picking on AJ. So when did you decide you didn't like me? Oh, no, you're fine, not too much. That's what I want to figure out. You know, that's what I want to figure out. But regardless, bitch, it's up now. Anywho, I want to also touch on the Melma situation as well. Very briefly. Melma, bitch, the other day, you had a damn near stroke because Cash was in the comments saying, I agree, Trina. She agreed, or my sentiments, Trina, or something like that, right? You had a whole conniption. You had a whole meltdown. You said she was being shady to you and blah, 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 blah. You made it a whole big ordeal to the point where you started talking about her nigga, talking about her. It's been good. Hey, Chop, please. You did all of that with regards to one comment, but you want to question me about you saying oop to a shady comment about me. Yeah. Why did you decide to respond back to that comment? What was oop about it? I'm going to ask you, because if you allowed to cause a fit and cry and run to your fucking keepers, the Gross sisters, about a comment that Cash made, bitch, trust me, I'm on your ass about any comment I feel like is being shady to me. Trust and believe that. If you are justified in having that meltdown that you had about Cash, bitch, I'm justified in whatever the fuck I do. And I actually don't need no motherfucking permission. I'm going to be justified in what the fuck I do no matter what. So, bitch, you got what you got. Don't be mad that I called your children 3 fat bastards. They are. Should have never spoke on my kids. You're pushing a Ford Taurus with 3 fatties in the back and a fatty in the front and a passenger empty because you have nobody. You have nobody. Okay? K-Dub, I want you to discuss that TPO. You moved in a TikTok, nigga. Y'all was doing TikTok dances. You had a TikTok proposal. Bitch, get on TikTok and tell us why he beat your ass in that house. Tell us why he beat your ass in that house. That's what I want you to do. Quit coming on here talking about who got clout, who don't got clout, who corny and who not, and how many followers you have, bitch, you whack ass hoe. Come online and tell us, right? Make sure that you do a story time, bitch, with all the followers you claim to have, bitch. Make sure you're on the For You page with a story about why the fuck you moved the nigga in from the internet into your home, right? And you got a jibble jabble jingle jaggled head, bitch. Your brain is on a charger. You have a box on the side of your brain. And that nigga decided to continue to beat your ass knowing that you have brain issues and you see your neurologist every other day. Sorry, brother, close your ears. I'm on that. Help me understand that part. Who's the next bitch? Jen? Jen, you one confused bitch. You was mad because in my interview, somebody asked me, how do I feel about Jen Stigator? And I said, she's present. All I said was you was present. What's the problem? You just be there. You just be there. And I didn't say nothing wrong. I didn't say nothing bad. I just said you just be there. You just exist in this messy talk space. That's what you don't add, you don't subtract. You just even keel. Do you get what I'm saying? You're just there, right? So you decided to go on Marshawn Lynch page. You went on Marshawn Lynch, aka K-Dub, aka the fat gross sister. I don't know why they assigned her the skinny gross sister. She's not the skinny gross sister. She's the biggest one. You know, the big burly one with the extra large overalls on? That's the one that she was. I don't know why they gave her the skinny one. I think she thinks she's Beyonce of the group. She's not. You went on her platform, on her panel, right? And decided to speak on me and mine. And then you get confused why I call you out when your whack ass friend in the pushing the Ford Taurus said she was finna call Portia. First of all, nobody in your crew is a Portia. Yeah, none of y'all is a Portia. All of y'all is like General Motors. Broken down. Chop shop. Chop shop, bitches. Trust and believe. Nobody's a Porsche. You cannot call on none of them. What are we talking about? Bitch, I know the damn reference, ho. Now catch on. You don't need to tell me about who, what. I know the reference and I know what I'm saying. Ain't no Porsche. Trash trucks. Maybe, if that. Tonka trucks. Kitty. Child's play. Maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. You know? You can never call on a bitch for me. Like, what? Are you sure? Are you good? Are you good? Call your best bitch. Call your biggest, baddest one. The way that y'all pussed up, yesterday was enough for me to know that none of you hoes can fuck with me. Ever. I already knew that before. If I didn't know now, please. Please. Okay? How you not gonna be able to stand on your own? Like, at one point y'all are gonna have to unsew your pussy lips. The three-way sewing that's going on, the three-way crochet of the puss, you're gonna have to undo that, untie that at some point. And each one of you hoes is gonna have to stand on your own. Immediatante, hurry up, pronto. Unstitch, please. Yeah, I'm speaking two languages in case a bitch don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Undo it. Undo it and stand on your own. The corniest bitches on this side of anything. Like, y'all the weakest, wackest bitches. And the way that y'all played in Reala's face yesterday was enough for me to know that y'all be scared of your own phone. Like, your phone that you hold in your hand that can die and you could throw it like in the couch, or like it gets lost at the bottom of your bag. Your phone. That's what you bitches are scared of. That's the craziest, most mind-boggling thing to me. Do you get what I'm saying? That y'all can't. First of all, amnesia. I'm gonna leave K-Dub to be okay with the amnesia. I'm sure she suffers from some things, so maybe her memory ain't all that well. But what's the other two bitches' reasoning? And that hoe got an excuse. She got a medical pass. You two hoes, what's up with y'all? Y'all can't remember what you just said about 2 seconds prior to? Y'all can't even tell a bitch when you was talking shit about them? And Jen said something about the phone call. Hold on, let me get my other phone. Hold on 1 second. Oh, thank you, my love. Are you charger? The charger? And give me like 15 minutes. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull this phone call up. I'm sick of it. And y'all gonna have to touch this live goal, because this is preposterous. I'm speeding and I'm not doing no mod breaks. So I need y'all to bop the screen. I need the crowns to be thrown. I'm finna play something for y'all real quick. 1 second. My bad, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me just do.
Another page. Yeah, I know they said they thought it was the Miss Crockett and a Carmen cousin or something like that. No, Carmen cousin was her before she changed it to Crockett, but she has an additional page. Another page that we figured it was her, but we can't prove it just yet. So everybody is like, hold off, but I can't remember the name right offhand. But I'll get the name and I'll inbox it to you so that you know to let your people to block that page when they come in, because she has an additional page. Now she was Crockett, and I was like, I think that's Crockett. I think that's Chosen. And they was like, no, you don't like nobody. So I sat back and watched the movement. Yeah. And then when I had all the proof that I could prove it, they was like, Kay was like, damn it. And then Jim was like, oh, I already knew that. So I'm on the phone with Kay. Kay like coming alive. Nope. Absolutely not. Because if I come in there, I'm going to cuss out. Yeah, because, I mean, you do got a point. She did put your side in danger by, not telling nobody.
Okay, so that's for Jen to know that I have the phone call. Now, this is just one clip out of, let me look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just one clip out of 6, right? The person that was talking is one of my friends on a phone with K-Dub's auntie, TT Supreme, TT, whatever her name is, Petty, TT Petty, on the phone talking about the scammer Chosen. And as you can hear, K-Dub is discussed in this phone call. K-Dub was brought up. And Jen Stigator is discussed in this phone call. So, bitch, don't ever in your life think that I don't have what I say I have. I get to play it when I want to play it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? I'm going to need you to understand that and make that clear. That's for a lot of you bitches. I have a lot of shit in my phone that I don't play, nor do I monopolize. I don't do no sub-onlys. I don't do none of that shit. Trust and believe everything I say, I can stand on. I have a lot of receipts for days. Now, I'm not going to do this to you because it doesn't benefit me none. Do you get what I'm saying? It don't benefit me none. But don't ever try to pull my hoe card. I don't have one. I don't have one. At this point, I'd be doing you hoes a favor if I play this. Because what's on this clip, y'all not going to like it. I don't care if she's reputable or not. I don't care if she's reputable or not. I hope you remember what you said to Petty Corella. I hope you remember what you said. I hope you remember what you said. Don't say play it. I hope you remember what you said. So carrying on, right? I stand on big business. I stand on big business. 1,000%.
Play.
What's up?
Play, honey.
No, this ain't about you. This ain't about you at all.
I said play it.
I know I can play it. I've had this for almost a year. I can play it anytime I want to.
Okay.
I don't need permission to play it. I know I can play it.
And just humor me. Who was I talking to?
You're going to have to remember, go down to your Rolodex and remember who you called. Know that.
Okay, and what was I supposed to have said?
You weren't talking about Jen? You weren't talking about Jen and Chosen? And your suspicions?
Oh, I've been said that. Hell yeah. I stand on it.
Okay, so this phone call is you talking about Jen Stigator.
Oh,
saying that you believe that she was a part of a scam.
okay.
Okay, that's
Oh,
it.
no, it ain't no biggie. I just got a phone
Okay,
call.
you stood on that, right?
No, oh, I'm
So you
standing
know
on
I'm
that
not
shit.
lying. That those are
I'm
your thoughts
standing
and
on
feelings,
everything I
right?
fucking said.
Okay, period. That's all.
No, I just got a phone call that you was mentioning me, so I was like,
No, 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 no,
so
no,
that's why I came in. That's why I came
no.
in.
It ain't nothing bad on your part, baby. That's why I said this ain't got nothing to do with you. You
That's why
said
I
what
just
you
played.
said.
Yeah,
A
play it.
bitch thought I didn't have what I said I had.
Oh no, play that. You can play that.
I know I can play it, but I'm not gonna do a bitch no favor. I'm not gonna do a bitch no
I'ma
favor.
just
But
say
I know
this.
what you said. You
I'ma
know what
just
you
say this to
said.
you. I'ma
She
say this.
knows what you said.
I'ma say this to you, Susu.
Go ahead, baby.
I need you to pay attention to patterns, right? It's the first of the month. Why you doing fucking suicide? I mean, not suicide missions. You doing charity work right now. I need you to stop. You
That's
doing
what
charity
I'm trying
work
to
right
tell. What
now.
you said? What?
You doing charity work right now. I'm gonna need you to stop that.
I'm telling you, these hoes been wanting to eat off me for 6 to 8 weeks. I'm telling you,
So
I know I'm doing charity work, but I got time today.
don't do it. Why you gonna help?
I need y'all to understand something. Everything I say, I mean it. This is K-Dub's auntie. Yes.
And I'm gonna say this again. For all of y'all that in her comments that want to say I ain't reputable, prove that I ever lied. Do that. Prove it. Put your money where your mouth is. Because everything I have said is truthful. You might not see it right now when I say it, but it'll come out.
So I told Jen I had a phone call of you talking to somebody telling them that you believe that Jen was in on that scam. Correct?
Indeed.
I'm asking
Correct.
you right now, did you ever say that?
I said it, I meant it, and I'm not going to take it back. I'm going to stand on that.
Period. Bitch. Fuck out my face, gross sisters. And I said what I said. And I ain't gonna play no motherfucking phone call because it came out the horse's mouth.
I said that. Any other questions from anybody else?
No. Thank you, K-Dub auntie.
You're welcome.
All in a day's work. Okay? So I keep telling you hoes to leave me alone. Okay? There's a couple of y'all that I got a lot of shit on. And I keep telling you hoes to leave me alone. Y'all don't get it? There's no cap in what I say. You will never catch no flesh or blood of mine on the back end saying, nope, no, nothing about me or my day ones. So you want to talk about, K-Dub want to be talking about, oh, I'm riding for mine. I ain't finna have nobody on a panel talking shit about nobody that I fuck with. I ain't finna have nobody on my panel talk about your auntie on the back end talking about your sister. Ain't it? That's your auntie. That's your sister. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop talking about what we would never and never and characters and things and shit that we would allow. Okay? Let's stop doing that. Honey. That's your friend. That's your sister. Okay? So I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all again. Meatball marinara land. You're actually like the lowest of the totem pole because you actually are a bottom feeder that wants to climb to the top. You are a glorified moderator. You do give broke energy because what you said was, If I'm gonna drop a motherfucker, and I have the powers to do so, and I don't have to pay for it, then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna block and I'm gonna drop. That's a power hungry ass weak bitch. I don't know when you morphed into the bitch you think you are today. But ho, motherfuckers never trusted you. Let's go back all the way to Lovely Georgia's Peaches panel, sharing lives and trying to talk to her nigga. You always came off as a beggar friend. Okay? Never not been a beggar friend. You finally admitted today the only reason why you don't like a bitch is because you just don't like them. So why would you then be mad at your friend for going to dinner? Why would you then be mad at your friend for going to a birthday dinner? Why would you be upset about that? You have no reason to have an issue with a bitch. But you holding on to the fact that your friend went to a dinner that's not even the bitch's dinner. All of y'all was just there to celebrate one person. You and your feelings holding on to that. You have no real issue with a bitch. You don't. And now you don't have no real issue with me. But I'm going to make sure that it's worth your while. Trust and believe. You trust and believe going to make it worth your while. Okay? Definitely going to make sure that it's worth your while. And the other three, unsew your pussies. I mean it. I mean it. And never, ever, ever think that you can check. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting. Matter of fact, not too much. Not too much. I think she might have stepped away from her phone. What I need is the clip of Jen keep saying, she said she had a phone call. I'm still waiting on that. I'm waiting on her to play the phone call. I'm waiting on that. Yo, yeah, friend. What I wanted to know is, do you know where to find the clip from yesterday when they were live? I think me and Trina were on a panel streaming them. Oh, she dropped. Kiwi, are you available? Because I think not too much might be with her babies. Or with her baby. Hold on. Oh, there she go. Hold on.
It must have glitched. Sorry about that. But yeah, let me look.
As a matter of fact, yeah, you can look for that one. And then if you can't find it, we could just go to Jaw Dropper. Jaw Dropper just says she did like a breakdown video or something like that. I mean everything that I say. And the story behind the phone call, right? The story behind the phone call is there was somebody who was on my side of TikTok on Polytalk. Her name was Janae when we knew her. All right. She ended up becoming Jenstigator's moderator under a different name. Okay. She got cool with all of them. And then she got to scamming folks over there on Jen's platform. The phone call is of TT, the petty Cruella that was just up here, TT Supreme. That's K-Dub's aunt. K-Dub's aunt was on the phone on the back end talking about how she believes that Jenstigator is a scammer and that she scammed with Chosen when Chosen was making that money and getting that money, that Jen had pocketed that money as well. I said I had that phone call. She said she didn't believe that I had that phone call and that I kept saying I have it and I kept saying I have it. And I just played a snippet for y'all because it does mean nothing. I'm not getting paid to play the whole thing. And I'm definitely not going to make no coins off of you, bitch. You're nobody. But K-Dub's aunt just came on the panel and said, I absolutely positively stand on me saying that Jen is a scammer, that Jen scammed during that time. And I'm not taking nothing back from what I said. So there you go. And y'all heard the phone call for yourself. I've got six clips of that phone call. Six clips of that phone call. Of her going in. Of her discussing it